Hey guys, this is the Ecron Writer here. Welcome to my second vlog. And I just want to get it out there while I still can before the woman from overseas gets here from JFK. And I think I got, 40 minutes. Counting traffic, I don't know. So, I don't know what to think exactly. Like, I was just lucky that I was able to get my script done. I was able to get the recording done for my top 10 Toxokinetics, so that's good. All I gotta do is just edit and splice it all together, so that's not much of a big deal. And another thing, recording it, my smartphone has a recorder feature, but I don't think it's really a good idea, because the problem is, when I was, recording it on Audacity here, like I'm doing right now, the smartphone just wouldn't recognize my computer. Like, it wouldn't show a message that it's connected or whatever. It could still charge, you know? It's just, I can't transfer files. I can't transfer audio files. So what I did was, I transferred it over to Gmail, because, you got Google thing with YouTube, because, they're like a partnership. But, I transferred it to Gmail, and the audio, it kind of gets messed up. I think when it paused or something, when I was pausing the recording at times. But all of a sudden, it freezes. All of a sudden the audio file freezes and you can't record, and it's been going on without it. So, this was a great idea. Yeah, that wasn't so bad. Let's get it on, let's go. Why can't we spend a normal day together? I just quoted a thing from Twister. Speaking of which, I'm not really interested in Twisters. I was hoping it'd be a sequel, but it's a standalone thing. Like a spin-off, I don't know. But that's what Mortal Kombat 1 should have been, the new Mortal Kombat. A standalone spin-off. Like Sonic 06. You know how fucked up that is? It's just like Sonic 06. Just like it. Gameplay is glitchy. I believe it to be non-canon. It's Dominic's failed experiment. It's like the developers don't give a damn with the canon. They don't give a damn with the characters. I mean, it's not really... Well, actually, it kind of is an anniversary, because it was around the same date as Shaolin Monks, I believe. September 19th. Or was it 16th? Yeah, I think it was 16th. But I think it was the same date as Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks. So in a way, it's kind of an anniversary. But, it's just like Sonic 06. And, I'm not really into Twisters. It doesn't look all that interesting. And the way that Wilker Bros has been lately, ever since, Teen Titans Go was greenlit in 2013... which was over 10 years ago. Come on, we've grown out of this. I just want Cartoon Network to pull the plug. And for some reason, I can't find MeToons TV on the TV. Like, I don't know what the channel is. I never saw a double-digit channel with a .3 or a .9 before. And I don't know what the provider is with MeTV. I don't know what the provider is. I mean, you might see it at at the top of the hour. It'll show whatever at the bottom, WNYWX New York or something. I don't know. But I can't find it. And I hope with MeToons TV, I hope it'll replace Cartoon Network as the better choice. Because it had all those classic shows on it, and it's full of variety. Unlike Cartoon Network, which is stagnant and obsessive with Teen Titans Go and The Amazing World of Gumball. So, variety is always the spice of life here, and I hope MeToons TV would take over Cartoon Network, because you're as dead as a doornail, Smalls. Fucking dead as a doornail. Like, it's on life support. And all you gotta do is just pull the plug on that. Same thing with Mortal Kombat. I always wanted to be independent again, like Midway. Like Outworld Studios, as the fans would want. The fans can do what the developers don't. And there should be a campaign for that. Like Genesis does what Nintendo don't. The fans do what the corporations don't. And come on, everyone's been so damn greedy. Everyone's been so damn greedy lately. So, there's that, I guess. Still no progress in the great Clement, the complacent Clement, and you can hear that in my rant. And I have no regrets at all. He's a complacent, lying son of a bitch, lackadaisical bastard that doesn't give a damn about his YouTube channel anymore. Like, he's the complete opposite of his prime. Complete opposite. Like, yeah, you got a life, but come on, you got a career, too. For fuck's sakes, the fans voted for your projects, and they pay for it, and they're just paying for nothing. And I think he and Kiro are in Peru right now. So, yeah, there's that. There's no progress at all since Part 1, which, by the way, is a Patreon exclusive. It's not on YouTube. It's inaccessible. Still no progress. So, fuck it, kick the bucket. That's what I used to say. You know, that was my first meme, one of my first memes. One with that Bubsy meme. What could possibly go wrong? I'm like, well, you ever heard of Murphy's Law? What can go wrong will go wrong. And I know that sounds pessimistic, but it's almost realistic. He's too cocky in the show, but I only like him in the original game. SNES game. So, Toxokinetics, it should be underway. And, I just hope nothing takes a turn for the worst once my new mom gets here again. You know, she hasn't gotten, she's not complete yet. She's not complete. That damn truck. Her immigration thing isn't complete yet, so hopefully, I don't know, I just don't want anything to go awry with all those illegal invaders around. Fuck you, Biden. Fuck you, Demoncrats. Fuck you. Barack, Hillary, the Karen Liz Cheney, her warmongering father, was it Vic or something? And fuck those that support him. No. So, there's that. I hope nothing goes awry. It's not an easy thing. And, let's see, what else is there? Toxokinetics is underway. I still haven't heard anything from Unaliving Liu Kang yet. But, yeah, he's always busy. Always busy. Never having time for much lately. I feel so bad for him. He works like a whole week with different things. Especially the volunteering with the Fort whatever, or whatever it was. I forgot to look up the name. But ever since the 4th of July, I was feeling very anxious. And by the way, this is June 10th. Alright. And about her moving, it wasn't on the 8th, because there was that tropical storm, it postponed everything. So it's today. In about 30 minutes, I believe. Yeah, about 30 minutes. Yeah, so there's that, I guess. Alright, so, got a little distracted there. What else is on the agenda aside from toxokinetics? Yeah, I'm still brainstorming those other lists. But toxokinetics is just as difficult as photokinetics, if not more. Like, it's really tough doing those elemental lists that no one else has done. Like I mentioned in my geokinetics list, you know, a lot of them were like negative responses to the Green Scorpions list because I got too many different ideas. And if you look in Blockfort, and if you compare the topics and the entries side by side, they're almost exactly alike. You know? I think he got too much inspiration from Blockfort. Like, maybe one of these days I'll make a video on that, so compare the results, Exhibit A, Exhibit B, that kind of thing. But I try to be unique. I really want to stand out. I really want to go above and beyond. Like, no one has done toxokinetics. No one has ever done photokinetics. No one has ever done chlorokinetics. No one has ever done sono. And no one has ever done, like, others, like petites or summer levels. Maybe one person did, some popular artist, like, similar to Watch Mojo. But I try to go above and beyond. You know? It's always good to stand out than fit in. Especially with those echo chambers. Jesus Christ. And yeah, I still hope that Breaking NCS could do more of those audio diaries. Those old ones. Sorry about that, guys. I just had to, it was getting up to 11 minutes. I mean, I don't think we have that time limit anymore, and that's a weird thing. If you have, like, the phone number and email, Twitter, too, Twitter and X, they require you to have an email and a phone number. Why? I don't know. But if you get these things on YouTube, you can go over the 10-minute time limit. That is, if you don't get penalized. Never really got penalized on YouTube yet. But, yeah. The audio was going on for too long. And I hope that I'll have a better chance that it won't freeze on me, that I'll edit it, you know, things like that. I mean, I used to use the smartphone, but I'm not sure if it's gonna work or not. Maybe I'll try again, like, when I'm secluded, and that no one's bothering me at work, you know, or something, I don't know. Just this secluded time, I guess. But, Oh, another thing, about Mortal Kombat. That all-lady channel, or whatever it was, it started with an S. I forgot the name, but, they're a little far behind again. Like, I told them, hey, you gotta catch up. Because the last 2 weeks, they've been far behind. They've been far behind with the Fall from Grace, which was last week. Actually, it was around 10 days ago. And they still didn't do The Secret of Quan Chi, which, if you could look up my list of every episode ranked in Defenders of the Realm, it could be in the top 3. You know, Secret of Quan Chi's true debut, and not mythologies like many fans claim. But that's false information right there, because it's a year after the episode, I think. So, yeah, I think it was a year after. But, oh man, it was intense. It was really intense. It was like a roller coaster ride. Especially when I was a kid. So, there's that. Like, God, aren't they supposed to do it like week after week like they used to? They're falling behind. And I'm not sure what to do with them once Defenders of the Realm is done. They don't really have that much to go. It's like 13 episodes. I think they're like on episode 8, I think it is. Secret of Quan Chi? I don't know. But yeah, if it weren't for that tropical storm, we never would have had more time. Never would have had more time to prepare, you know. So I'm glad for that. And, you know, she got lost in an airport. She got lost at times. You know, it was a different airport. But that's the thing, though. The flight actually went westward instead of east. Like, wouldn't it be a simple route going over the Pacific and landing in California or Hawaii? Take a second flight across the country to New York, you know? It's really that complicated. Why does everything have to be so complicated? Why not so simple? God damn it. And I keep having those angst, like, God forbid, if something should happen to my old man, what am I gonna do with her? Because, you know, she's a foreigner. She doesn't know how America works. Well, a little bit. A little bit. Because she first moved here last October. And, you know, she actually missed a flight, so they were kind of in a hurry to get on the next one. Also, people, do not go with economy standby. It may be cheap, but it always changes. You book a flight as soon as it's available. It could be a week, it could be a few weeks, I don't know. But if you got something planned, like if you got a job or something in another state, like Unaliving Luke King does, or if I have work or something, and, you know, if my dad has to go to the airport on that work day, like stuff like that, you got plans. I don't care how cheap it is. And by the way, it actually doubled on their first trip here. Like, come on. I think it was the illegal crisis, the illegal invader crisis. So, I don't know. Maybe it's just the economy. I don't know. Trillions in debt because of fucked up Joe, genocidal Joe. And I really hope he doesn't win the election. I hope he drops out of the race too, as an extra bonus, and Trump wins. And I just hate those radical Demoncrats, especially on Reddit and Tumblr. Like, you think there's no limits there, no rules, no regulations, and they post all this political bullshit. Especially a sociopathic enemy, I know, FFT. Come on. Sometimes I feel they need to be permanently institutionalized or in prison, especially those Demoncrats. Like, sometimes I question people, like, do they support Biden or not? They may not support Trump, but as matters stand, this is the best decision. And I lost an hour of sleep, too. Actually, I was in and out of sleep a lot, so I'm a little wired. But, yeah, I guess that's all. I guess that's it on the agenda. I guess that's all on my mind. So, hopefully I'll do more vlogs in the future, and I hope this is actually better than the first one. And, there's not much to say, so I'm the Ecron Writer, signing out, and hopefully, if I have time, I'll do more in the future. And I'm not sure if I'll use my smartphone for recording, because I don't really trust it enough. But I don't usually get the opportunity like this at home, really. One-room apartment and all that, you know. And there's gonna be 3 people counting me. So, until then, this is the Ecron Writer signing out. And so, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.